That was a new one. I never seen that one before. Alright. Hopefully this stream is up and running and it doesn't take too long for it to do so. Jesus. Alright, cool. And the audio is working. The stream's up and the chat's up. Cool. And we're all good to go. Fantastic. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to round 5 of the Group 2 series here on LSR. I'm K1997, your new commentator for tonight, and this time we are racing at the Suzuka circuit for the Japanese Grand Prix. This track was first introduced in 1987 to Formula 1, was first opened back in 1962. It is a 3.6 mile figure of 8 racetrack that goes clockwise, and also probably one of the most technical racetracks on the modern Formula 1 schedule. Only one DRS zone that leads into turn 1, which is the only overtaking spot. Well, actually no, one of the primary overtaking spots, I should say, on the racetrack. The other one would probably be at the back straightaway that leads into 130R, or, if you can be bold enough, also the Kobayashi hairpin of turn 11, and also the Casio triangle of turn 16 and 17. But yeah, the drivers will have to keep in mind as well, the curves can be quite tricky around Suzuka, as it has been in previous games, and also, there's not very much room for error, is there, for Suzuka, because there's not very many runoff areas. It's mainly gravel and grass. The drivers will have to be very careful of how things go for that. And hopefully they don't make too many mistakes that lead them to those sort of areas. Now, before we go fully focusing onto qualifying, there is a little bit of news to go through first from last week's race at Austria. And there was only one incident report that was reported out of this. It was a 5-second time penalty and 2 license points for Aston Masters for an incident between himself and Natty. And that is only about it. Only one incident. So, oh gee whiz, I cannot read that. That is so small. Give me a second. I was trying to read the Drivers' Championship. Just give me a second on that. Yeah, because that is tiny on my laptop. Anyway, looking at the Drivers' Championship, currently is Emir Al-Tutuna in the lead with 69 points, followed by the Go-Go in second, or I think that's how you pronounce it, with 51 points in second. In third is, it's spelled N-Y-R. I'm going to say Near. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Anyway, he's in third with 33 points. Then it's Ellen BN in fourth with 28 points. Then Awesome Guy in fifth with 27. Shahomi in sixth with 26. Nader in 7th with 25, the driver I've been familiar with for a while. Zayek in 8th with 18, along with Vacant, and then rounding off is Natty with 10th with 17 points. Constructors table, it is AlphaTauri leading the way on 77 points, followed by Red Bull in second with 72. So the Red Bull partner is pretty much close to one of them, by 5 points separating each other. Alpine in third with 65, Alfa Romeo in fourth with 45, Williams in 5th with 39, McLaren in 6th with 31, Ferrari in 7th with 30, Haas in 8th with 26, Aston Martin in 9th with 12, and Mercedes rounds it off with only 9 points. Alright, well that's it in terms of news. Now we can fully focus on this qualifying session, and dearie me, it took a, goodness me, it took a long time. We were supposed to start literally over a half hour ago, as Burke's out of the session, I think. He's crashed out at the second Dana curve. Actually, I forgot that's not called the second Dana, is it? That's just turn 9. But yeah, his car was at the exit of that corner. He's out of qualifying. So he'll be starting from the back, it looks like. As we got the first time on the board with Go-Go or Jojo. I don't know. I think it's either Go-Go or Jojo. You'll have to correct me on that if I get it wrong. But anyway, it does a 1 minute 28.0. Vacant Hadeka in second with a 29 flat. Then some guy. I like that name. That's pretty funny. Some guy with a 29.4. He did that on the medium compound tires, you can see. As Husky did a 134 flat. That was on the intermediate tire. Oh no, and that's not good at all. Red Bull just ran to the back of it. That was Ermir Altu. That is another reason why I hate drivers that do this stuff, where they go on the intermediate tires. When there's a driver behind them on a flying lap on slick tires, I've seen this happen way too often. No, that should not be a rule. Honestly, that should be a rule. That is stupid. Completely ruined Emir Altituna's lap. And hello, Jonah, by the way. Jeez, Nander's got a lot of traffic to negotiate there. He's got an Aston Martin and an Alfa Romeo. I don't know if he looks like he's on a flying lap, and oh, he's got impeded too. That's the same car as well, the same Aston Martin of Husky. Oh, come on, man. Like, seriously, that's why you should not be on the intermediate tires. It's not one, but two flying laps. Just gonna say, that should not be allowed. As Viper Eyes, I think that's how you pronounce it, does a 1 minute 27.769. Puts himself into the top of the table by just nearly 0.3 of a second. Hello there, Rick. Oh, that's Rick Strata. Yeah, you're the guy that contacted me about doing this. Hello, nice to meet you. On the chat, that is. Let's see, Tommy XC. I'll just call you Tommy. Why do I need to say the other names? Goes to the Kobayashi hairpin, round turn 11. Keeping it third gear, and once he done, modulates the throttle there around now of 200R. And up towards Spoon Curve. Pretty tricky complex as well. Bricky just before the 50. Maybe missed the apex there just a little bit there. Gets through there very nicely done there. The second bit of the Spoon Curve. Now it's down the back straight. Led up towards 130R. If you remember back in 2005 when Fernando Alonso ran around the outside of 130R to go around inside the great Michael Schumacher. Pretty much caught James Allen off guard that day as well. Of course, that day, I remember it was my favorite driver, Kimi Räikkönen, winning that Grand Prix in 2005. Tommy meanwhile goes third with a 1 minute 28.1. Let's see if I can find anyone that's going to be actually on a proper lap. Tell you what, we'll ride along with Alex Beast, and give you a proper tour of the racetrack here. Down the main straightaway, open DRS, heading down towards the first couple of turns here. It's a sweeping right-hander of turn 1. Getting past the 54, down the gears, down to 4th, maybe missing the apex just a little bit there at turn 2. Heading up towards now the S section of turn 3, and turn 4, and turn 5. Very tricky area. You gotta make sure you don't hit the curves too much. It will spin you out. Kind of like that, for example, as he goes now around Dunlop Curve, up towards now the Dana Curve, I should say, of turn 8 and turn 9. Hard on the brakes down to third gear, underneath the bridge. Now heads up towards the Kobayashi hairpin. Hard on the brakes now again, down to third. I think there's braking boards there missing, or unless there's none, I can't remember. I thought there were braking boards there, usually at Kobayashi hairpin. Now through 200R, pretty much a sweeping right-hander, and now makes his way up towards turn 13, a Spoon. Down to 5th, use the outside curve there, down to 4th gear, use the inside curve a little bit there at turn 14, and the outside curve on the exit as well. Down the back straightaway, up towards 130R. The reason why they have the R in the after the number is basically that's the degree of radius of the corners. Up towards now the Casio Triangle. If you remember back in 1989 with Prost and Senna, I'm sure they both remember for sure. Around turn 18, up to the line, we'll set at 128.6. Puts himself into 6th position for now. They still got a lot of time to find though if he wants to get at least pole position. And a lot of their Acid Masters as well. But yeah, you know, the thing too, at least also when those drivers had that Aston Martin, at least none of them got grid penalties. I'm kind of surprised by that they didn't get grid penalties. Usually the game will do that almost immediately. Kool-Aid does a 28, Xiaomi to 28 as well. There's still a lot of time, excuse me, a lot of time still yet to be set on the board. Let's see here, Jojo Hanging around Spoon curve. There's the Ferrari there. Getting out of the way at least. He was just on the inside of, of Spoon. Heads up towards the middle sector. Let's see what the clock says for Jojo. He's up, but only by 91 thousandths to the middle sector. He has around 130R. Up towards now the Casio triangle. Down to third, clips the inside apex. Down to second gear. All but invalidates as he cuts way too much of that corner. Amir's been disqualified for facing the wrong way. That's at the Casio triangle that he's done that at. There's the car. Oh dear, hello. There. So he must have spun at the exit of Casio and just the game immediately disqualified him? Well, so much for that, I guess, for our championship leader. He'll have to start from the back. Starting back in 19th. Sneaky Robbins is up by a whopping nearly 6/10 as he heads up towards the Casio triangle. He's got the asset in front. Hopefully that doesn't distract him too much. I don't think it should. Robbins up to the line will set a 127.8. He actually lost a bit of time, but it still puts him into P2. At least for now. Viperizes, meanwhile, is up by just over a 10th to the first sector, making his way through Spoon. Hey, around turn 14, but loses the back end as he understeers a little bit too much at the exit of turn 14. I think that might have cost him time. Let's see. Oh yeah, it definitely did cost him time. Yeah, definitely not happy about that lap for him for sure. Let's see here. Kool-Aid is... What is he doing? Why is he going so slow? He doesn't... You okay, Kool-Aid? You gonna get going? Now you get going. What was he doing? He veered to the right of the pit lane exit, and then he just, like, rolls slowly. Like, okay. I don't know what the whole purpose of that was, but okay. Husky, meanwhile, has set a competitive time with a 29.2. And I think that was Haddock that came across the line to a 28.8. And now JM is stopped on track. He's literally... He better get going, otherwise he's going to get disqualified. Well, let alone he's also got muck on his tires as well. Two horses I've seen go weirdly slow or stopped. Yeah. Okay. Jeremy goes back into pit lane. As we got about 5.5 minutes left in qualifying. Let's see here. Austin Masters up towards the first sector. He's down on his time. I think he did that time just recently. Oh yeah, no he did, because I just noticed the battery life. So he did a 28.4. He's up to 6th position. Gaga meanwhile is up to the first sector. Apparently he's purple. I didn't quite catch what it was as he heads up towards the Kobayashi hairpin. Little reference as well, if you don't know why it's called the Kobayashi hairpin, look at what he did in 2010, where he overtook 5 cars, overtook 5 drivers 5 times at that same corner, that same hairpin. Meanwhile, though, Go up towards now turn 14 at the exit of Spoon, heads up towards the middle sector split. Let's see what the clock will say for Go. He is up by just nearly over 3 3/4 second to the middle sector. Hard on the brakes, down to third. Second gear, short shifts up to third on the exit of turn 17. Round the final corner now. Up towards the line goes the AlphaTauri. Will set to 127.466. Gets him ahead of Viperize by just 0.2 seconds. Yeah, right now the top 3 are the only drivers right now in the 127s, and they are separate by just nearly 0.4 seconds. As Alex is up by 0.5 second to the middle sector. Can he find any more improvements here on this last lap? Or this last sector, I should say. Let's see here as he makes his way around the final corner. Oh, he bails on the lap. That's interesting. He doesn't decide to continue. He was up by half a second, according to the minimap, and bailed on the lap. As Kool-Aid's also retired, and Nanda retired as well. That yellow flag was because Sonic is out of fuel. Huh. Sonic out of fuel? No, we saw it going a million miles an hour. Alright, 2 minutes to go. 2:50 to go to be exact. Right now. Sneaky Rob's on L11 the moment, seen with Viper Eyes. Guy goes back to the pit lane. He should be able to get back out again if he wants to go for another run. A little bit of lawnmower, I think, and stuff from one of the cars there just not too long ago. Well, look up Xiaomi. He'll be starting what probably will be his final flying lap. He's got more cars coming out. That's a Haas and an Aston Martin, I believe. As oh no, he's not doing the actual lap. He's actually probably doing a preparation lap, and then we'll go again. Probably just doing this just so he can get some temperature into the tires. I'm probably assuming there. That's the same story. It looks like for Tommy as well. Just not doing a lap, just proper lap just yet. Just wants to do a lap just so he can get temperature. Sneaky Rob doesn't look like he's doing that. He's actually going to push. So let's see what he does here as he makes his way down the main straight up towards turn 1. Gogo has elected to retire from the session, so the best he can hope for is where he's at pole position. But right now, I think he's got 2 other drivers that could try to fight for that. With Sneaky Rob and Viper Eyes as he makes his way through the S section. There goes Sneaky Rob up and over the Dunlop curve as he makes his way around the corner up towards the first sector. What will the clock say for Sneaky Rob? He's up by 91 thousandths to the first sector. Down towards turn 9, up towards now the Kobayashi hairpin. As he makes his way down the corner, hard on the brakes down to first gear. Interesting, I've never ever seen drivers do that. Going to first gear. They usually go second or third in preference. That's the first for me. But whatever works for him, I guess. Around Spoon. Up towards now turn 14. Down the hill. And we'll make his way down the back straightaway. There is his teammate Alex. Just getting out of the way. Rob's middle sector says he's up by 29 thousandths. He's actually lost time in that middle sector. I wonder if that's maybe because of him accidentally going to first through the Kobayashi hairpin. Sneaky Rob, though, comes around the final corner now, up towards the line. It's only a 10th improvement to a 1 minute 27.7. Not enough for pole. How about Viper Eyes? He's down to the middle sector, but can he find any more time in this final lap? Around the final corner now, up towards the line comes Viper Eyes. Is it enough? No, he loses time. 91 thousandths down. Tommy is up by just nearly a 10th and a half to the first sector. Some guy is, I think he's just improved to the, oh no, he's on a proper lap. He's up by a 10th of a second to the first sector. Tommy, though, is up by nearly 4/10 to the middle sector. Can he challenge for pole here? Can the Williams driver? Around the final corner now comes Tommy up towards the line. It is going to be third quickest overall with a 1:27.746. Aston Martin's on a flying lap. Some guy heading up towards now Spoon Curve, as I think that was Xiaomi that just came across the line and did a 1:28.3. Some guy to the middle sector is up by 3/10 of a second to the middle sector as JM goes to 5th with a 1:28.198. That is now beaten by, I believe that was Awesome Gumball in the other Williams with a 1:28.80. Vacant Hatter goes to 5th with a 28 flat. Some guy goes to 7th with a 1:28.080. And who was that just improved there? I think that was Alex. Yes, it was. With a 1:27 0.764. Only 2 100s off of Tommy's time. 3 100s off of Sneaky Rob's time. And I think with that, that's qualifying over, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be Gogo on pole position here for the Japanese Grand Prix with a 127.466. About less than 2/10 separating the top two. And nearly... yeah, it's close enough between second and fifth, though. Separated by just 3 100s and 5 1000s between fourth and fifth. Oh no, Awesome Gobble, 5-place grid penalty for illegal oh, jeez. Are we gonna have to restart because of that? That is a BS penalty. Oh my gosh, and we've waited for over a half hour and... Goodness me. Well, that's just great. I love this game. Well, anyway, the Swede Go-Go on pole position with a 127.4. Sneaky Rob in second, followed by Tommy. Alice Viperize. Awesome Gumble, who got a 5-place grid penalty because the game is crap. We'll have to start in 12th. So it'll be some guy in 7th, Asimasters in 8th, JM in 9th, Xiaomi 11th. Then it's Awesome Gumble, then Nander, Sonic, Kool-Aid Man, Husky, Kendricks, and Mira Altituna, who will start from the back. That is honestly so stupid, though, for Awesome Gumble, but I don't think we're going to be restarting from what it looks like, so I think we're going to go straight into the race. Yeah, that's a complete joke. I think if I'm correct, excuse me, I think if I'm correct, they did say there's no formation lap, I think. Yeah, I think we're going straight into the race. Even though they say they fixed the formation lap, but you know, no, Codemasters. Yep, no formation lap. We got 5 red lights for the Japanese Grand Prix. We're underway. Quick red lights, as a matter of fact. There's a nice start there from Tommy there as he's around the outside of the Mercedes, heading up towards the first corner. He now takes second away from Sneaky Rob. Side-by-side action a little bit towards the midfield as well. And bit of shenanigans towards the midfield, it's towards the back. As we got a McLaren and a Haas side-by-side. That's JM and Nander side-by-side through the S section there. Oh, and I think there's an Alfa Romeo going slow. Oh, and the Alfa Romeo never mind a spun, and there's damage as well. I can't tell from who. There's a lot of cars going quite slowly there around that S section. Interesting start towards the rear of the field. But yeah, there's so much front wing that's came. Oh, that explains. It was Awesome Gumble that had a front wing damage. The man that got the 5-place grid penalty for illegal blocking because of the game being stupid. Well, he's going to have to go get that fixed, or he might retire because out of frustration. But that is honestly really unfortunate for the Williams driver. But out in front, though, Gogo keeps the lead at the moment. He's got an 8/10 margin, 8.5 to not 9/10 now, actually. Let me see what tires are on. Explains a little bit. Gogo's on the soft tire. Tommy's on the medium. Same with Sneaky Rob and his teammate Alex. And here comes Viperize down to the inside. I thought he was going to go for a move there. Wasn't really close enough, I guess. Yeah, he's on the medium tire. As Kendricks is spun, I believe, or has lost positions. Down to 15th place. Blocking really hard there. That is the McLaren of Burke. Down towards turn 1. Meanwhile, the two Mercs are side by side. Looks like they swapped places as well. Alex moves up to third ahead of his teammate. As Sonic has retired and 2 cars have also gone into the pits. That must be Sonic being one of them. Awesome Gumball getting front wing fixed because of damage he suffered from hitting one of the cars in the rear of the field. Yeah, 2nd to 6th on the mediums. Nana on the soft tire, JM on the mediums, Acid Masters on the hards, followed by Xiaomi on the mediums, and Emir Altunta, who started towards the back after being disqualified from the session, is up to 11th, and his teammate in 12th. That's just Sonic causing the yellow flags. That's the first sector. Kool-Aid 13th on the softs, Burkane 14th on the hards, Kendrick is 15th on the softs, Husky some guy on the mediums, and then Awesome Gumball that you just saw pitted for soft tires. So yeah, he is really going to need a safety car to get back in this race. Meanwhile though, Go-Go's got a 1.6 second lead thanks to the advantage of the soft compound tire, and he sets fast up as well with a 130.6. Meanwhile though, Nando's looking for a move there on Haddock, and same with JM, but he couldn't commit to a move there at turn 1. He'll have to stay behind there. As now DRS is enabled. Cars making their way through the S section. Oh, running wide there, that was Haddock, I think. Might have compromised his run just a little bit. Yeah, because he's got that Haas all over the rear wing of his Alpine. Through 8, through 9. Oh, that's a big tank slapper there from Vacant Haddock. And through goes JM. And here comes Acid Masters had to slam on the brakes to avoid hitting the back of the Alpine. Deary me, that was very close. Fortunately, no big accident, but great catch up by Haddock, but unfortunately, yeah, like I said, lost the position after losing the back end of the second. Oh, Sneaky Robbers spun at the exit of turn 14. He was at the top 3, he's down to 13th place, losing about nearly 10 spots. Deary me. Things really unfolding here. Here comes Kool-Aid on the outside on the soft tire. He actually gets it done. Nice move. That was a very clean move there by Kool-Aid. That is also thanks to the grip of the soft tire as well. Speaking of someone with a grip on the soft tire, Nando's gone past Viper for 5th place. As they now make their way through the S section. Oh, a bit wide there from Acid. Oh, and a spin too from Xiaomi at the exit of the S of turn 4, I believe. Leading up to turn 5, gets the car going again. Thankfully goes and kicked in. That is a really unfortunate spin though for him. Yeah, meanwhile, Go-Go's trying to pull away as much as he can. He's got 2.5 seconds between himself and Tommy. Alex though not far behind the Williams car. I wonder if Go-Go's maybe going to go for maybe a soft medium strategy. Kind of work in this. I mean, I haven't driven on this track yet in this game, but I remember before it used to be either soft medium or soft hard from old games. 2021 was like soft medium or medium soft, and then like obviously the last game it was like either hard medium or medium hard. I think we could see a soft medium strategy in this occasion. We'll wait and see. DRS are now enabled for the Mercedes-Benz, making their way down the main straightaway. Nando though is going to be under pressure though from the 3 cars behind him. Not close enough there to attack. There is Alex, but who is close enough was Viper. Down the inside he goes into 4th place. JM trying to follow suit as well into turn 2. Oh dear, the McLaren goes all over the curb, but somehow keeps the position. Interesting there. I didn't think he would actually keep the position after doing that mistake. But no, he still stays in front of the Haas. Fair credit to him, I will say that. Out of Dunlop curve, down towards turn 8 and turn 9. as they make their way under the bridge up towards the Kobayashi hairpin. Oh, Red Bull looking interested there. That was Emir, the championship leader right now, currently sitting in 8th place. Trying to look for a move there. Couldn't find anything there into turn 11. Now heading up towards 200R, up towards now Spoon Curve. You'll get a bit of a quadret of cars, pretty much. I think that's how you say it, quadret. Well, maybe, I don't know what it is for 5. I forget. Seems like that the Ferrari's trying to pull away a little bit from Nander. He's about 8 tenths ahead, but Nander though will close up thanks to the power of the DRS. As they now make their way through the Casio Triangle up towards now the main straight. We'll begin lap, as we're on to lap 6 of 27 here. Still got a bit of ways to go here in this Japanese Grand Prix. Nander, not close enough there to attack into turn 1. Keeps his position at least for now. Ooh, dearie me. Through the S's we go. Nander still has company with JM, Haddock, and Emir. And I think soon there will be Aston Masters and the Aston Martin. Rob meanwhile gets past. Oh, geez. He actually got past him, I think, in the S section there. Getting past Kool-Aid. Jimbo trying to get around the outside. He gets by Kool-Aid there to 11th. Oh dear, running wide there. That was the Haas there, Kool-Aid. There is Kendricks. Doesn't really go for any there at turn 11. Not quite close enough. What even is the point system in this league? I haven't checked that. Is it the top 10 that score points? I'll have a look and make sure of that. Yeah, it's the same as F1 points, so yeah, top 10 score points. Right up. Yeah, I just looked it up. Alright, Alex, what are you gonna do here? You gonna go for a move on the Williams? You got plenty of battery to use. Aston Masters overtakes Emir for 8th place. And there goes Alex down the inside into turn 1. He gets by Tommy for 2nd. Sneaky Rob, who was in that top 3 fight, now is up to 10th, so he is now into the final point scoring spot. A lot of red lights flashing as well. some of the cars. Burke and Husky are side by side, heading up towards the S section. Oh, contact there between the McLaren and the Aston. And through turn 5, up towards turn 6, the Aston Martin gets in front, and Haddock's got, excuse me, I can't speak English apparently. Haddock has got himself a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. That must have happened at the exit of the Dana curve. Kool-Aid now being overtaken by Kendricks there, as Kendricks was right at the Kobayashi hairpin. Kool-Aid just touches the left front tire of the Alfa Romeo. But can't find anything there into the Spoon curve. Well, lead up to Spoon. Awesome Gumbel, 3-second penalty. Yeah, probably being a bit frustrated, I think, after all that crap that happened to him. Yeah, I just looked at Brick. Yeah, I saw it was the same as F1 point scoring. Jimbo will line up a move here on the Mercedes-Benz. JM actually now overtakes Viper. Actually breezes past. Gee whiz. Literally just may have looked like a housefly. Or had the reactions of a housefly. Actually, no, that would probably have been a weird, and I don't think that's a great simile. Nah, just, I think I should have said was that he's gone like standing up like a statue, pretty much. Just stood there and did nothing. Like he was saying there, did nothing. Meanwhile, the battle for second still brewing, as the gap right now between the leader and second is 3.5 seconds. Yellows. Oh, Aston Masters now getting tangled up with Emir. That's actually towards the Danas, I believe. I think that might have been was that Shahomi and some guy that got involved in some incident. I'm thinking some guy must have spun or something at the Dagnas. Because he's now down to 16th place. Meanwhile, though, Tommy all over the rear wing of the Merc. So for the Mias, doesn't seem like they haven't really, like, gone up to speed yet or something. Yeah, Gogo's still maintaining his gap of 3.5 seconds. Kool-Aid overtakes Burke. Here comes Tommy to the inside. Alex tried to defend hard, but to no avail, as Tommy now gets through, up to second. With this sort of fine, this might bring JM into the mix. Because right now he is not far away from this duo of cars in front. Here's JM. 6/10 behind. Yeah, he will get involved in this fight. Nander, though, is starting to get closer to Viper. Change again. Wait, what's happened to Tommy? Tommy make a mistake or something? He was ghosted at one point. He's dropped down now to 4th, behind JM. He must have made it. He either got tagged or he made a mistake. And I didn't quite catch it. That was very interesting. Yeah, it's down to 4th, and that's also brought Viper now back into this mix. So now we got 4 cars involved for the battle for second. Gogo's just kind of gone at this point, from what it seems. Dude's got 4.4 seconds. Oh, into the pits goes Alex. He decides to go in. That's early. So he decides to go in quite early. So he'll go to the hards then, at the end of this race. Here comes Tommy, though, on JM with a little bit more battery. And he overtakes him there to turn 1, up to second again. Kendrick and Sneaky Rob are side by side, up towards turn 2. Mercedes gets in front, up to 9th, ahead of the Alfa Romeo. Now, one driver, though, that's been doing really, really well is the current championship leader, Amir, who started from 20th, like I mentioned earlier. He's up now to 7th place, and he's also caught up to the midfield. And he's on the hard tire, so he could play to somewhat of his advantage there. Lock up there as well from the Red Bull there, the Kobayashi airpad. Could not get the traction to get past the Alpine. The Alpine just races away through the 200R complex. So Haddock must be running some low wings. He's also running wide as well. Great the helmet, by the way, from the Red Bull with the Max Verstappen Miami helmet. Very appropriate. As Amir now moves to 6th. Down the inside on 130R. Gee whiz. Yeah, any move around that 130R is very ballsy. I mean, like I said, Alonso did that back in 2005. And into the pits goes Nander. He's now in. I'm interested to see what he'll put on. He looks like he'll put on a set of hard compound tires. And there is a little bit of a battle as well with Kendrick's Jimbo and Sneaky Rob. Rob in front in 8th. Jimbo up to 9th. Kendrick's down to 10th. And more flashing red lights. I think Gogo is thinking maybe I'll try to go for a soft medium. Like right now he's got 4 seconds. As Awesome Gumball's retired from the session, he's retired in the pit line. Very unfortunate events, and also remember he had issues trying to get into the lobby. Yeah, we were waiting 35 minutes from the original start time because well, Haddock was the host, but like almost all the drivers couldn't even get in because they kept getting the message saying the session no longer exists. So it could have been like a netcode error or something like that. And yeah, it just like caused a massive delay and massive confusion as well. But yeah, fortunately we're going at least, but yeah. Yeah, Gumbel there also getting involved in some incidents there. Getting involved in that incident in the first lap. Wasn't able to recover that. Tommy goes into pit lane. He'll go in for a set of hard compound tires. And I think Gogo is in there as well. Let's see what he goes on. That is yellow stripe tires. That's the mediums he's going on. And he's getting held up. Oh no, that's just lag. Sorry. I thought for a minute he was getting held up by Tommy there in the pit line. But no, I was wrong. And Gogo will come out behind Husky. And Tommy will come out behind Xiaomi. I wonder if anyone will go for a medium soft strategy. Ooh, gee whiz. That was quite wide there from JM. There goes Viperize. He'll take the position, say thank you very much. I'll take the lead back from you. Yeah, that can get you a bit of a heart and mouth moment there for running wide at the second. Actually, no, I forgot. It's not called second day. No, it's just turn 9. Let's see here, JM. What will the leaders do? Well, they have to probably respond, I'm gonna guess. Let's wait and see. Viper goes into pit lane. JM continues to stay out for another lap. Gogo trying to get past the Aston Martin of Husky there into the Casio Triangle. Making the way through the Casio Triangle. Oh, that is so close. He nearly hit the pit lane wall at turn 18. He gets through ahead of the Aston Martin. And yeah, there he goes through ahead of Viperize. Now, where is Tommy, though, is the question. Oh, he's going to draw alongside. He gets past. I thought he was going to go alongside the Alpha Tower of Xiaomi for a second there. Nander also gets the undercut on the Ferrari. So now Viperize is now behind Tommy and Nander, but ahead of Alex. Yeah, they've got a little bit of work to do, though. Yeah, I'm curious to see how Gogo's tires are going to be towards the end of this race. Will they stay long? Will they be good enough for those remaining laps? Meanwhile, we've got Nander and Tommy battling out for 12. Oh, that's that was quite tight. Around the outside, caught. Oh, and a spin! Oh no! Xiaomi goes for a spin. Oh, I think that might be categorized as a racing incident. I'm not a steward, I know that, but I think Tommy did his best to give him room around the outside. I know it's a tough corner to pass sometimes, but I want to say that's a racing incident, in my opinion. Hard tires for Haddock. Yellows are out at sector 3. That's at the Casio Triangle, I think. Was that must have been the Alfa Romeo. I think it's some guy. A few other cars in the pits. That's Haddock, Rob, Kendricks, Jimbo. Yeah, sorry for all these little camera movements. Just trying to figure out what on earth is going on there. Hello. That's Xiaomi laying through Kendricks and Sneaky Rob, I believe. At least that's what it looked like to me. I don't know. Tommy bringing pressure to Nander, making the way up towards turn 11 of the Kobayashi hairpin. Down the inside, can he get the traction at the exit of turn 11? There's the long side, but I think the Williams has the advantage. He does. Just about. Nicely done there by Tommy, up to 7th. I think we will be provisionally P2. Yeah, Gogo is just literally long gone. He's right now sitting at 4th, and he's at least, oh goodness me, I probably would say he's like over 7 seconds ahead of like this whole pack. And speaking, oh my goodness, that's a send from Viper. But he made it work. He only got past Nander. But still, a really ballsy move, but he made it work. He's up down to 9, but Nander's going to counter back with straight line speed. He takes the position away from the Ferrari, but the Ferrari, can he fight? Not quite. Oh, but it loses the back end there, the exit of turn 2. And through the S's they go. Up and over towards Dunlop curve. A little bit of a squirreliness there from the Ferrari. And clips the grass in the process too. Through Dana 1 up towards now turn 9. Backhand stepping out there from the Mercedes. Up towards now the Kobayashi hairpin. Not quite close enough to do anything there from anybody. Yeah, top 5 right now. It's Amir, Acid, Gogo, Burke, and Husky. But Gogo is the only one that is out of this whole top 5 that has been. Everyone else around him has got to stop for new tires. Tommy looking for something on Husky. Can't find anything there to 130R. But you'll probably want to get by the Aston Martin as soon as possible. Oh, gee whiz, that is a massive tank slapper there from the Aston Martin. And there's Tommy. He gets through. Can the McLaren get through? Yes, he does. I think. Yep, now he does get through. He's now up to 5th. Tommy is. Nander's up to 6th. And now Alex is in the. Now Alex has to get past his Aston Martin if he wants to at least battle for what is provisionally, at least for the podium spots. Tommy, a 3-second penalty. Oh, and he runs to the back of the Aston. He's got damage too. Oh no! He ran straight into the back of the Aston Martin. And look at that. He's got end plate damage. He has to go in and get that fixed. Oh, that is such a shame for the Mercedes. Right back of Husky, a driver that hasn't even stopped yet, mind you. Oh, dear, oh dear. Yeah, look how, yeah, he just doesn't have the downforce through 130R. He's going to be extremely slow. Oh, that is such a shame. It would have been great to see him fight for the podium spots with Tommy and Nander. It looks like that's not going to happen. And there you go, into pit lane. Wow, that is really a shame. Add that to insult to the was a 5-second penalty for speed in the pits. Wow. Yeah, no, that is a big shame. Here comes Cooley, inside move into turn 1 on Kendricks. The two are side by side, heading up towards turn 2, up towards 3, and Kool-Aid gets in front. Oh, and a tag there! Roberts tag Kendricks. That's the beginning of turn 3. Oh, sorry, Rob, I'm sorry, that's tag the back of Kendricks. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was looking at the other Mercedes. So Kendricks now moves down to 13th because of that. Meanwhile, up towards the front, Amir still has yet to stop. Asset still has yet to stop. And same with Burke, who's got the Williams of Tommy now closing in. And into the pits goes Amir. He'll go on to a set of medium tires to the end of the race from here. No, soft tires actually. Okay. So this is going to get a little bit interesting, I believe. Aston Masters will come in. He'll probably go on to a set of mediums, or he'll probably go to softs. I don't know. We'll wait and see. Gaga goes through. Tommy will also follow suit as well, and same will Nader and JM, who sets the fastest lap, by the way, with a 129.1. Where is Amir? He's coming out in 5th. He's right now in 5th place on soft tires, fresh soft tires. Oh, this is going to get very interesting, I think, towards the end of this race. Can Amir catch the leader is the question. We'll have to find out, as Rob now moves out of Kool-Aid there for 8th place into turn 2. Some guys retire in the pits. That is the 3rd retirement in the pit lane. Very unfortunate there for some guy. Bit of a struggle in that race too. Oh, hello! What's going on here? Amir down the inside of Nander. A little bit of a switch of Rooney's it seemed like. Amir somehow squeezed his way through. He's up to 4th. I don't know how on earth he pulled that off. That was very tight as soon as I got onto them. Well, now he's got JM to worry about, who is in 3rd. Can we see that the Red Bull make a charge for the lead? He's got about 8 seconds to catch him. I think at least over 8 seconds. 9 seconds. Sorry, my math was wrong. Amir up, looking for a move. There you go. Breezes past the Haas. Doesn't even fight him into the main straight. Viper through into 6 ahead of Haddock. As Burke and Kool-Aid's into pit lane. I wonder if he suffered some damage. Nope. Nope, just new tires. Onto the car. As Kool-Aid actually, nope, he retires, so he now becomes our 4th retirement. And Amir is all over the back of Tommy. Here we go. Into the Kobayashi hairpin. Down the inside he goes. Locks up, but goes too deep. And a virtual safety car has been deployed. What? What's this one for? A virtual safety car has been deployed. Most of everyone looks fine. Was that because of... Why is Xiaomi not passing the... Oh, he can't... No. He can pass it. Jimbo's out of the race. Why has he done this? That's at the exit of the hairpin. What? Why was... Okay, was the VSC because of the Xiaomi? Or was it because of Kool-Aid? I am genuinely confused. Well, because of that poor VSC restart, Amir now gets passed into the first corner. And not only that, he lost time as well to Gogo. He lost about over a second. I'm very confused why that VSC came out. And also, I'm very surprised that Gogo didn't take advantage of that. I would have actually just gone in for new tires. Yeah, because you'll definitely be quicker than some of the drivers around you. Mind you, you might have to face Amir if he did that. As Alex is now out of the race, he's now retired in the pits. So that's now our 6th retirement. And around the outside, nicely done by Amir to the Kobayashi hairpin. Alright, well let's see if he can now pull off the charge. He's got 8 laps to do it. And the gap right now is less than 9 seconds. Tommy trying everything he can just to stay with the Red Bull as best as possible. And he is still going to get DRS. That's the thing that Amir doesn't want, is those two cars behind him fighting him. Gogo's out! He's out of the race! You are joking! What? Wait, what? Why did he retire? Where's the car? Where is it? The car is at the entry to turn 3. What happened? Did he crash out at the exit of turn 2? I couldn't find. I was trying to find the car. I couldn't find it, but I saw what it was on the mini map. It was at the entry to turn 3. No way. Has he crashed out? Did he seriously crash out of the lead? Oh my goodness. If he did that, yeah, he must have crashed out of the lead. He was leading almost from start to finish. And now he's going to score literally nothing. I don't believe it. He had this race literally 100% in the bag. As Viper goes onto the grass. I am so curious to know what happened. Did he lose at the age of 2 leading into 3? He had to have. That is unbelievable. I cannot believe that I just saw that. On the minimap, a dead AlphaTauri at the entry to turn 3, literally out of the race, when he was leading almost from start to finish. Cannot believe it. Well, I mean, everyone seems somewhat spread out now. We do have 2 battles at least. Aston Masters looking for him to move here on the inside. Burkhead goes really deep. Pretty much leaves the door wide open for the Aston Martin. Well, he's now up into 6, and we'll pull away. Viper, oh, and Haddock, dearie me, side by side. Through the spoon curve. Oh, they bang wheels as well. Hey, down the back straight. Hey, up towards now 130R. Round the outside he goes. There you go. Almost like 2005, except the other way around. Except it's Ferrari doing it around the outside of a French car. Let's see here, Haddock. He's on the move here. DRS. Doesn't really fight in there to turn 4. I mean, fair enough if he thinks in this situation that he can't really break away, because if you could see there, he's got 3 seconds. I'm pretty sure he still has 3 seconds. Yeah, he's got 3 seconds. Tommy also has 3 seconds. I'm probably going to say the top 3 are going to be locked. Oh! Haddock nearly lost it there at the exit of turn 6. My goodness me. Oh, his Viper's now got a penalty, so now it's game on for 4th. Or unless Aston Masters... Yeah, Aston Masters is literally within their range. They might lose out 4th and 5th here. Yeah, because the gap right now between Acid and Haddock is 2.2 seconds. He just needs to be within 3 seconds of that penalty range. I just saw Eccles' message as well. Pickle's message. Yeah, Inter's on track, on a dry track during qualifying is not allowed. Yeah, I figured it shouldn't be anyway. Yeah, I just saw that on the Discord. But yeah, nah. I seriously hate when even the esports drivers do that. It's really stupid. I've seen too many times where it causes an incident from anyone in qualifying. Even I've been involved in an incident like that, as Haddock now moves up to 4th. And there's Shahomey there. He is lapped, so he'll obviously have to get out of the way. Or just let everyone go through him. But yeah, nah, like, I hate when the esports drivers do that. Even, like, in the PSGL leagues and shit. Ooh, I almost stopped myself from that. Around the outside, Viperize into turn 8. Dearie me. Didn't really bother staying behind. I almost used a non-PG word. But, yeah, no, I hate when, like, the esports drivers, like, for PSGLF1 or whatever, do that stuff. It's just stupid. Like, I know what their purpose is. It's just so that they can save their soft tires or try to get a feel of their setup. But, I mean, you could literally do that if you want a harder selection of tires. Like, you could do them the mediums. Like, if you have a balanced allocation, you'll have 2 sets of mediums. Or whatever the case may be. Make it not close enough there to attack. In towards 18. Got 3 more laps to go of the race here at Suzuka. And Amir, who started from 19th on the grid. Sorry, I forgot the 19 cars. 19th on the grid is right now leading this race. After whatever happened to Gogo at turn 3. I still cannot believe that too. He literally had that race in the bag. And yeah, just bottled it completely. Yeah, other than that though, everyone seems to be relatively spread out. Nana there's under pressure from Sneaky Rob. He's also got Burke behind on 7 lap old soft tires. So actually this is the genuine battle for 6. I'll say he's in the middle of a papaya sandwich. Excuse me, papaya sandwich. Yeah, so there'll be no safety cars from this point forward as well. Boom. Hello. Nana just teleported. That was interesting. Mercedes, does he want to go for something? Nanner's left the session. Oh dear. Well, so much for your points. Oops, oh no, and the other McLaren spun. And that's a reset the track. Yep, that's going to be a slam dunk penalty. That's a big, big no-no in league racing. Resetting yourself to track. Not allowed to do that. Meanwhile, though, I have noticed the gap has started to come down a little bit between Amir and Jay. I might keep my eyes on this for a little bit. Haddock and Viperize still battling out. Nanner's now rejoined the session. Thank goodness. But yeah, that whole battle with 6 is now pretty much over thanks to that whole stuff with the McLarens. 2.3 seconds is the gap. As Burke now overtakes his ghosted teammate for 8th. Or 7th, sorry. Nanner moves down to 8th. 2.1 seconds. How are the tires looking for him? He's looking good. Well, keep in mind, too, Gogo did about 12 or 13 laps on those tires. So, I think he should be okay, but he is losing time. Look at the gap. It's now 1.6 seconds as we're on to the final lap of this race. I have a feeling that the softs are causing him a bit of trouble. Yellows are out. That's at sector 3 for a McLaren. As Viperize has actually left the session too, it looks like. Yep, he has. He's ghosted on my screen. Well, Haddock's going to have a gifted 4th as Aston Masters goes for the fastest lap of the race. 1.3 seconds between the leaders. Yeah, that gap is closing. It's shrinking a little bit. I just don't think the JM might have enough laps, though, to catch the Red Bull. It's 1.1 seconds up towards Spoon. Oh, no, I don't think so. If he had one more lap, I think. As Viper's got a 10-second penalty for exceeding track limits. Well, that'll surely get removed. Even though he's not in the session. But Amir, I think, has done enough. from 19th on the grid after being disqualified from qualifying will come across the line to see the checker flag and win it. Here at Suzuka, he wins the Japanese Grand Prix. And Jaya will get second. Didn't have enough laps, unfortunately. Amir had enough to hold on. Tommy will finish in third, Haddock in fourth, and Rob, who's also not in the session, will finish in fifth. Unless Burke can get him in time. I don't think he will. Nope. So Rob will finish fifth, Burke sixth, Nander seventh. Husky will also cross the line in eighth. Oh, well, he spins. Oh, well, no, I don't think we'll catch him in time. That was a very interesting spin. Anyway, Aston Martin will cross the line. Will finish in 8th. Viperize in 9th. And Aston Masters will round off the 10. And there we are. Guess we gotta wait for Kendrick to catch up. Yeah, that had to be, honestly, the longest session I have ever had in my entire life. 35 minutes we had to wait. We still we got through the race at least, but yeah, 35 minutes is ridiculous. But apparently it was just because people were having trouble getting into the lobbies and whatnot. What a weird session that was. No surprise about driver of the day though. Emir gets driver of the day after starting from last. He finishes in the lead and wins it. There he is with the Turkish flag. And we're on to the podium celebrations here. But yeah, no, fine drive from Amir. Even taking advantage after what happened with Gogo. Whatever happened to Gogo. This will be Amir's third race win of the season as well. And the audio glitch is back. Lovely. Anyway, Amir finishes with the race win, followed by JM, Tommy, Haddock, Sneaky Rob, Burke, Nander, Husky, Aston Masters, Viperize, Kendrick, Shahomi, Go-Go, who led almost the majority of this race, doesn't even finish. Alex in 14th, followed by Jimbo, Kool-Aid Man, some guy, and Sonic. That audio is so terrible. Oh my goodness me. Thank goodness that's gone. It's weird how that whole audio glitch just happens in certain sections. I don't understand that. They've gotta fix that. But they probably won't because it's Codemasters. Anyway, on a lighter note. Yeah, not a bad victory for Amir. I'm sure everyone's not really in the mood to do much of anything else after that because, yeah, that honestly was quite long. But, yeah. Anyway, I guess that'll wrap up the stream. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching, and thank you for your patience as well for all that happened. I'm K1997. I don't know if I'll be back commentating, but apparently I think I was given a where I might be doing crossplay tier. But we'll wait and see. but that won't be till next week. Until then, we will see you for round 6 of the championship at the Autodromo Enzo Dino Ferrari for the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. Take care, everybody, and goodbye.